Hi guys, welcome to my live stream. A little bit of recording season for a quick sub. What a quick one because I gotta go back to class soon. So I heard that some streamer have no idea that they can actually output the video source into 4K. So let's open up my Streamlab real quick. Usually OBS or Streamlab they work continuously together, but I think consider Streamlab would be a great idea for me because it's low on some what you call it ideology foundation here and there, but yeah, that's about it. This is my main interface when I stream. I can select things real quick here. So what gonna happen is I gonna minimize here to here, and then you see this quick little settings here, and then go all the way to video, and you should be say use custom, and use custom stands for you can either type in your own ratio, and for example mine is full HD 1080 1920 by 1080, but right now I set it to what you call it I set it to 3040 times 2160. So if I do that, won't mind me a little bit. Thirty, 40, time 2160 and click on apply. You will be able to see what's the changes here. But right now I am making it changing back because I think I prefer it this way, that the output is 4K, but in the input is the one that I am currently using in the control panel. What we call it as input output video settings, and then we can set it to 1920 times 1080. That's how you reset back, and then the output file you just had to put 3040 times 2160. That's how it is. And then this is the main interface control panel, and this is the microphone audio settings. Everything is all here except for one minor details I think everybody should know. There is this section for plus. You can see quite a few things here. This is all the tools you actually need for game capture, video capture, scene capture. I have no freaking clue that this is gonna be infecting a lot, but I know some streamers they use multiple streaming, which is no pun included. I don't really plan for that big, like too many. Then all you gotta do is change the bitrate. Should be, let me see, nope, not here. Yeah, bitrate. You can set it to 6000 to like at least 7000 or 8000. But I keep it to 6000 is because look at it this way. Bitrate is gonna infect your speed in performance. And for example, I'm using a laptop with the RTX 2060, which is in this unit. But this unit doesn't comes with very good hardware. I can tell you that. AMD, I don't know what the hell you're doing. But yeah, so this is what I normally do. This is what the things work with. The workflow really what you call it, insane. So hardware is Nambac, audio bitrate 160. There's a lot of like 0 and 1s here. You know why is 0 and 1s? 0 and 1 stands for 0 bit, and 1 for bit, and 1 for connection. This is like a little bit of coding you have to like set up on your own. I don't want to tell you how guys do it. A lot of the old computers, they don't have this component, so I don't think they can do that. So this is what actually look like in the control panel for the settings. But let's just say I run Call of Duty Mobile. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look like. I'm gonna turn on. You see this in a panel, like a soon panel, that I'm going to launch the game, and then the game will immediately load in the screen. You just have to give it some times. Like I said, I moved Assassin's Creed to the hard drive, external hard drive, so maybe one of these days that I got another school holiday coming up, then I will go ahead and yeah, get the game up back, and hopefully I can play back. I don't know because I never tried this before. So you see, what you're gonna do is literally set it to full screen, minimize, and you should see there Garena. So what is actually showing here is what is gonna mirror on the screen. So this is how I actually live stream. But if you notice, there's also a webcam around here, but it's not working right now because I'm using a webcam doing this tutorial. So this is what you're gonna see. Give it a few. Take me a while to actually understand why I wanna do it in 4K. There, it's fully loaded. That's how 4K works. Well, not official 4K because I'm not streaming yet. But once I'm streaming, there's a not button there, like a small little icon like the settings here. And click on quality, there should be a settings for you to click on 4K. So that's how you can actually watch 4K. And for example, I go multiplayer. This is how multiplayer look like. And this is what you're gonna see. As soon as anything mirror on the screen, you will eventually know what it looked like. Because right now I'm not streaming, I'm not doing any gameplay. But thank you very much. So that's how you actually configure Streamlab, but OBS wise is a little bit more complicated. To me, OBS streaming on Facebook is quite okay, but the quality wise, I don't bother because it's bought and insanely. I hate to say OBS very badly. OBS original is like very crappy. What's that I can think of? I really thought OBS can be a better streaming position, but yeah, it's not. OBS is completely replaced by Streamlab. A lot of streamers actually change it, but some people prefer OBS because OBS have a better understanding in different quality, and I just can't stand how OBS is so mandatory to some people. Like, what's the point? I think Streamlab can do what I want, and I can set an image, I can set a sponsor banner, that kind of stuff. It's all done pre-fall, and yeah, that's a lot in my own control panel. But of course, it's also your internet for live streamers, and actually hardware does matters, and internet speed. Internet speed can be 0 and 1. 0 stands for no connection, 1 is for connecting to the server, but 1 doesn't mean you are completely capable to like stream multiple platforms. It's best to stick on one server because A, you're already streaming. So if you use two platforms, for example YouTube, Facebook, you wanna stream together the same thing, is split connection. So if you have a fast fiber broadband or at least a stable connection, you're still gonna see the split connection to 1-1. So one side is on, one side is off, but the location wise is a different website, so it's very difficult to like compile it together. But in the same time, Streamlab actually changed that because I use bitrate rather than 01010111110001. That was completely invalid. Like, nah, not for me, not my cup of tea, yo. So this is what I normally do, is do some researches. For example, those 4K video, how they gonna do that, and then I have to compromise a little bit. Like, you see the screen got, if you see my stream, there is one small section for the screen to show the 4K, and then there is two side is black border. I don't know whether this gonna be very relevant, but this black border actually to me is like a ruler. But this border thing is like very complicated. I rather have a full screen, but you have to take note, you're using a 1080p monitor and a 1080p hardware, so don't get your high hopes about full screen display. It's not that, it's technically whether you can run it. And I know some streamer, they okay, I'm gonna upgrade this, I'm gonna upgrade that, ended up they got their own thing set until nowhere comparable. Unless you're very high on streaming, then that will be your best idea. Give me a sec. So yeah, that's how it is. I mean, technically I show you my control panel, but please do not copy because some people have different internet speed. So I am using a fiber broadband and I stick to YouTube. That's the main reason it's not valid. But also it's not valid because the file and audio can take hours to upload to different section of internet. For example, I stream here and the next time I stream there, and the next thing I know, different scene, and the thing doesn't catch up and don't add to the value. So therefore, there is sometimes on streaming there will be a 0 valid file and 1 as a valid folder. So yeah, that's a little bit of compromising, but yeah, that's how it is, I guess. But take note, please do not do anything like copy and paste like what I did. I just do research. But if for those who really haven't had any idea about OBS or Streamlab, I can let you open up both because right now I got both actually. I never use OBS unless I stream to Facebook. That's a completely waste of time for me. And I want to know why my ants have a lot of supplies. Low visitor. I have nothing in my room. Come with sweets or anything that is legitimately sweetness. Otherwise, it's the cup, which I forgot to take. Whoopsie. I will deal with that later. I'm gonna drown it anyway. This is the OBS, and you see why I don't like about this. Compared to my Streamlab and OBS, the interface is not friendly in OBS. And once you have to start stream, you have to use a stream key in OBS. But in Streamlab, you straightforward 1, 2, 3, log in, that's it, done. And you don't need to hear the settings where you have to find a stream key, you have to find this, you have to find that. A lot of funny things going on streaming platform, but this is how it is. And I gonna drown the damn cup. I have no freaking idea I can get so many smaller pests on my table. But anyway, I'm done. Don't mind me, I got a cup to drown into water and hopefully the thing dies or go down to the drain as well. So see you guys on my next live stream and peace out. Bye.